Who are you serving? Who are you serving and who are you worshiping? Now I understand a lot of people going to church for a show, putting on a show. But my question is, who are you singing to? Who are you praising to? When the last time you sung the song of God instead of the congregation and people clapping and hyping you up? When the last time you sung to God? When the last time have you actually prayed and prayed to God instead of praying to outpraise somebody else? When the last time have you praised God instead of just praising because you're looking around to see what everybody else is doing? When the last time have you preached a sermon that God led you to preach instead of borrowing somebody else's sermon and stealing somebody else's word instead of letting God use you? There's too much fakeness going on. When the last time you spoke to your brother that you ain't spoke to in the last 15, 20 years? When the last time have you forgave somebody? When the last time have you stopped being stuck on yourself and started helping somebody that really needed to be helped? We got a lot of churches, but I'm tired of seeing all these buildings everywhere. It ain't but a few people in there, and the ones that's in there ain't trying to reach out. When the last time churches have y'all reached out? See, we know what people in the world are doing. They know what they doing. People that sell dope know they sell dope. People that get drunk know they get drunk. You got a whole lot of things going on in this world. The car dealerships that sell cars, they know their job is to sell cars. They putting out. Even the pimps and players on the blocks, they putting out holes on the streets. But church, what are we putting out? Other than conflict. Oh, I said it. What are we putting out? Can we see the good works in a lot of the churches right now? Some are doing a dynamic job, some ain't doing nothing at all. But keeping up confusion, keeping up mess, because this is the way it should be ran. Because my granddaddy ran it this way when he was here. His daddy ran it this way when he was here. Who cares? Times has changed. I'm not saying get rid of old stuff. I'm saying can we learn how to show our good works? Because real talk, you ain't got to walk around up boasting and bragging you a Christian. When the last time have you prayed to God? When the last time have you did something for somebody you know 16 times worse than you? Instead of complaining all the time about what you don't have. When have you helped your next door neighbor? When the last, do you even know their name? The black community is worse than it ever has been. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse. When the last time you went to church and just really served God instead of going to church because you just bought a new outfit? Choir members, when the last time have you actually gotten a choir stand instead of going on the days you feel good on? And if you ain't singing your song, you don't want to go to church that day. Or people in the congregation, if a certain person ain't preaching that Sunday, you don't go to church that day. When the last time we done ever got for real with God? What if God only bless you according to the way that you do him and praise him? In spite of all that we done all jacked up in our lives, but how he was always there, looking out over us, taking care of us, blessing us. And we turn around and do God any kind of way. Musicians, when the last time have y'all got along with each other? Preachers against preachers in the pulpit. When the last time have y'all went outside of the church and fellowshiped and went out to eat and talk about God and talk about how to move forward instead of being caught on what's moving backwards? Speaking real in this video. When the last time have you did anything for God? See, I'm not concerned on how big a building is or what's inside of the building. I don't knock nobody. I love growth, especially spiritual growth. But my problem is why I keep going out everywhere and seeing all these churches in the same spot they done been in 20 years ago. Same building, ain't added on nothing. Same old members keeping up that mess, still in there keeping up more mess. Done ran everybody off. I still see children being turned away from the church. When the last time we done reached out to the kids? Because we sure ain't doing a whole lot in these churches, but the streets got them. When the last time have you did anything for God? God bless.